Welcome to Alfred English TV. In this lesson video, we will learn about active and passive voice, the important rules and examples. Have you heard about active voice? I assume you did. What about passive voice? Of course. But I hope we would have a deeper understanding about this. So let's start with understanding what is voice in English sentences. Voice is the relationship between the action, that is the verb, and the participants or the doer of the action in the sentence. So technically, voice talks about how does the verb relate to the participants or the doer of the action. So take note of the word action, that is the verb, of course, and participants, the doer or those who do the action. This time, let's understand what is active voice sentence. If the subject does the action, meaning the subject is the agent or doer of the verb, the sentence is in the active voice. Examples: I eat cake. What is our verb here? What word expresses action? Exactly, eat. And what is our subject in this sentence? It's I. Now, who is doing the action of eating cake? Still, I. The subject is I. The doer of the action is still I. The sentence is in the active voice. Another sample. John studies his English lessons. What is our verb in this sentence? Definitely studies, because it's the only word in this sentence that expresses action. Now, what is our subject in this sentence? John. And then, next question. Who is doing the action of studying here in this sentence? Still, John. John is the subject and the doer of the action. So this sentence is in the active voice. Easy, right? Now, sentence pattern. The leopard chased the antelope. What is our verb in this sentence? Chased. Subject, leopard. Who is doing the action of chasing the antelope? Still, the subject, which is leopard. So, this is the sentence pattern of active voice sentence. Now, let's proceed to what is passive voice sentence. If the subject does not do the action, rather, the subject is just a receiver of the verb, the sentence is in the passive voice. Examples: the cake is eaten by me. What is our verb here? Yes, is eaten. It's the only phrase here that expresses action. Why is included? You know, is a linking verb. All right? Now, what is our subject? It's cake. But who is doing the action? It's me, not the subject anymore. Rather, the subject is receiving the action, which is cake. The action which is eaten. Because cake is the one being eaten. By who? Me. So, me here is the doer of the action, not the subject, which is cake. So, this kind of sentence is said to be in the passive voice. English lessons are studied by John for our second sample sentence. What is our verb here? Yes, you are right. Are studied. Now, are here is a linking verb helping our main verb studied. So that is our verb here in this sentence. Or others would say, call it verb phrase. What is our subject? Lessons. Because lessons is receiving the action of what is being studied in this sentence. Now, who is doing the action of studying in this sentence? It's John, not the subject. All right? So John is the doer of the action, and then lessons is the receiver of the action. So again, this is in the passive voice form of sentence. So the sentence pattern is: example, the antelope was chased by the leopard. Our verb is was chased. The subject is antelope, but antelope is not the doer of our action. It's the leopard. So the subject here is just receiving the action. That is our sentence pattern. So let's have a recap. Passive voice sentence. The bottle was recycled by Joe. Passive voice because the subject is bottle, the verb is was recycled, but the doer of the action is not the subject, rather, it's Joe, which is at the end of the sentence. Passive voice. Active voice sentence. Joe recycled the bottle. Subject is Joe. Verb recycled. Now, who is doing the action of recycling? It's still the subject, which is Joe. Active voice sentence. So, are you ready for some exercise? Give your answer in 3 seconds, okay? Number one, they gave the award to Tom Hanks. Subject they, verb gave. Now, who is doing the action? Don't tell me it's Tom Hanks. It's still they. So, right, active voice sentence. Another, the survivors were rescued by a cruise ship. Subject survivors, verb were rescued. But who is doing the action of rescuing? It's the cruise ship, not the subject survivors. So, right, passive voice sentence. Number three, the doctor declared him COVID free. Subject is doctor. Verb declared. Who is doing the action of declaring that someone is COVID free? The subject, which is doctor. So, active voice. Easy, right? Now, last three exercise sample. I remember being taken to circus by dad. Subject is I. Verb is being taken. Who takes you to the circus? Dad, not the subject. So, passive voice sentence. Number five, the weather will not improve until next week. Subject is weather. Verb will improve. Who does the action of will improve? Still, the weather. So, active voice sentence. And lastly, coffee must be roasted before you sell it. Subject is coffee. Verb must be roasted. Who is doing the action of roasting the coffee? It's you. So, right, passive voice sentence. Easy. So I hope this time you are no longer confused about the difference between passive and active voice sentence. Thank you so much, and please subscribe to my channel, Alfred English TV. Also, if you like it, hit like. Take your skills to the next level. Bye bye.